See if it'll work this time. It's the third time I've had to set the stream up. Oh, there. 23. Okay. Hold up. Oh no, okay. So now now I got everything pulled up on the computer so I can actually see what you guys are, asking. I need to mute my computer. This is gonna throw me off. Alright. So now I can actually read what you guys are asking me without having to just, go weirdly close to my screen. But anyways, this is like the third time I've had to set this up because I was just like, what the heck? But anyways, before I start answering questions, I'm going to tell you guys that episode 20 is on its way. I'm going to start recording it this week. I am almost done getting things ready for it. It took so long. I still have to draw pajamas for reasons. Not gonna tell you what those reasons are because I'm good at spoiling things. But yeah. So it's been about a month since I've done a Q&A stream. So now I'm gonna be answering questions. Any question. Unless it's inappropriate or a major spoiler. Then I can't answer it. So, congrats, Angel. I think it's pronounced Angel. I'm sorry if I butcher usernames because usernames are weird. But yeah, congrats on the 9.6K. That's a pretty impressive achievement there. Alright, so the first question I'm going to answer by Samuel is red apple or green apple? Green apples, because green apples actually have flavor. They're just sweet. Red apples are just too sweet. I like green apples. I like the sour. Yellow is also too sweet. The baby is Adriana, the baby's doing good. It was actually bouncing around earlier when I was writing scripts because I was writing scripts a few minutes ago. And no, I will not spoil anything on the scripts, which kind of reminds me. Instead of there being 25 episodes like I originally said, there's only going to be 23, and episode 22 and 23 are going to be long. That way I can kind of, shorten the season a little bit so I can start working on other things, because Curse needs a break. Yeah. Let's see. The chat's going pretty decent. Candy or cake? Oh, Lord. Candy, it depends. I like sour candy. I don't like sweet candy that much. And cake is just all sweet. I don't care about cake. Cake is meh. Favorite color is green, obviously. It's pretty obvious since everything is green. Even my computer thing is the thing that lights up on my computer just is green. And I didn't think that my lamp would screw up the lighting that much when I did that. Alright. Phone or tablet? I had a tablet. Tablets are nice, but I prefer phone because it'll fit in my pocket when I have pockets, and I can take it with me anywhere, versus a tablet is just this big thing, and it's just awkward to carry, and they usually don't have very good battery life. Every tablet I've ever had terrible battery life, and it was slow. Could have been because I was poor, but yeah. Let's see. Reading on my computer screen. Cat. All right. I don't know how to pronounce your username, the first part of your username, so I'm just gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Mr. Anime. Cat or dog? Definitely cats. I like cats because not only are they not hyper and super bouncy off the walls, they cuddle you. They don't need you to take them outside every hour. You can leave a week's worth of food out. If you ever wanted to go somewhere or spend the night somewhere, you don't need to be there with them or take them with you in order to go. You can just leave a specific amount of food out for them. Like, let's say you went on vacation for a week. You can leave like a week's worth of food for them, clean their litter box, and just leave, and just have someone come back. Just have a friend come and check on them every once in a while, make sure they didn't burn the house down doing something stupid, and they'd be fine. A dog, it wants to go outside every 5 minutes. You leave a week's worth of food around a dog, it eats it in a day, and then it starves the rest of the week. And you see, dogs are just too needy for me. So yeah. What is the most, okay, Mate Hernandez asks, what's the most embarrassing moment I've had? Too many. Oh, good God. Let's just say there's a reason I don't leave the house. And, like, oh, good Lord. I can't even think of one. Usually when I try to, it's usually, I don't even know, actually, because I don't really interact with people. I don't go anywhere to have this happen. Oh, Lord. I guess, I guess I'd be more back in middle school when I was still a really innocent, sheltered person, if you know what I mean. And like other kids would crack jokes, and they would just go over my head, and I'd be like, "What?" And I'd just say something totally stupid, and they'd take it wrong and laugh at me. um, Internet's dying on you. Rip Izzy. We had 2 days of that. Spectrum's behaving today. Thank God. Um, it's Sky asks, "What's my favorite video game?" Well, I can't really. Oh Lord, I don't know. I would say Minecraft, but I work with it. I don't. Um, I don't really, other than work, I don't really have. I don't really play that much. I do like Stardew Valley. So my favorite video game, other than Minecraft, obviously, I guess would be Stardew, because I can't really say Minecraft is my favorite though, because it's like, I guess I could, because it's like all I do, but now I just do it for work. I'm just confusing myself. But okay, to answer your question, I guess Stardew would have to be one of my favorites. Um, Hold on. Chat's going. I'm trying not to skip too many questions. Um, I can't answer that one. Cause spoilers. I don't know how to different. Okay, I'm just gonna H4E's Q Craft. I don't know. I'm sorry if I screwed up your name. Will I vaccinate my child? Well, no freaking dare I'm gonna vaccinate my child. I'm not stupid. I know there's a lot of. I know anti-vax is like a really popular thing right now on Reddit, and it's just. If there's any parents watching this stream, please vaccinate your dang children, please. Or they're not even gonna live to see they're not even gonna live to graduate high school. It's sad that people just would rather believe articles on the internet over an actual doctor who went to actual medical school. But yeah, yes, of course, I'm going to vaccinate my kid. Of course, that's not even a debate. It's not even something I'm willing to debate. I mean, that's just how it's gonna be, whether they like it, whether someone likes it or not. All right. Lord. Do I record this? How do I record Discord calls? I don't actually. Well, I guess if you're talking about like how do I record other people's voices when I'm on Discord and we're making a video, I just have Bandicam record my desktop audio and my audio, and it mixes them. But I guess that's pretty much it. You set whatever whether you use Bandicam or OBS or Fraps or whatever, you just set to mix the two, and it just does. I don't know. It just works. Angel is asking, is anyone else gonna die in Cursed? I don't know. It's fine. We'll see. um, we'll have to see. That one, that's another one of those questions I can't really give an actual answer. Uh, the Logical Wizard. I like that username. What advice would you give to someone who wants to do a Minecraft roleplay? Story. Brush up on your storytelling skills and maybe have some maybe go like ask a friend or what or find someone who's got experience in writing to help you, especially if you're first especially when it comes if you're doing them cinematic like I am. Uh hold on, let me just make sure my chat doesn't move so I don't lose my place. But anyways, make sure your story is good. Make sure your story makes sense. Make sure each episode kind of fits together cuz the mistakes I've made I mean, I'm not perfect, okay? I'm nowhere near perfect. The biggest mistake I've ever made when making a role play is sometimes my seasons can be a little confusing cuz let's say someone dies in one episode and then the next episode it's just something totally different and it just kind of can you want to make sure things kind of line up with each other, that way it's easier to follow. Otherwise, if your story is really hard to follow, then no one's going to follow it. But if there's no story, if everything's too happy or too calm, then it gets boring and people don't follow it. And people won't watch it. But it's just all about balance. But story is what really draws people in. If it's if you don't no story if you don't really have a good story, but I mean you could have freaking Pixar graphics and everything, but if your story is trash, no one's gonna care. So you want to focus on your stories first before playing with all the graphical stuff. You do that later. You don't have to have, I mean, even Afma herself has said this in one of her streams. You really don't need a whole bunch of like, you don't even need any props or anything to have a successful Minecraft roleplay. You don't need, you know, all these crazy mods and models and, wings and crap. As long as I mean, the only mod you really need if you're, I mean, in fact, you don't even need any mods, but it does help. But the only mod that would really help you that helps the most is custom NPCs, especially if you record alone, because that's actually pretty much the entirety of season 1 of Cursed was recorded with custom NPCs. That's why the characters never walked, they never moved, they never bobbed their heads, they never did any of that. But yeah, just focus on your story and then mess with all the other stuff later. You just kind of learn as you go. Let's see. More questions did I miss after I rambled on for that? Let's see. Am I seeing or dating anyone? I'm engaged to a very. I'm definitely. I mean, I'm engaged to age. Yeah, his channel is in the channels list on my channel, and you've probably heard him in like gameplays or whatnot. You guys are fixing to hear a lot more from him pretty soon, especially when I launch this SMP. But yeah, I'm definitely not single. All right. Let's see. I need new glasses because I can't read stuff very well, but it's better than trying to read this on my phone. My favorite, Adriana asked, what's my favorite Minecraft roleplay other than my own? Oh Lord. For until she ended it. If you guys know who Atmosphere is, her Camp Karma series had me going there for a little while. That was definitely one of my favorites for a little bit. So yeah. Let's see, more questions. Uh Angel asks, what do I do with hate? I've had some hate recently and some harassment. Uh, I don't really get a whole surprise to everybody's surprise. I don't really get a whole lot of hate, but I do get some sometimes. You just try not to let it get under your skin. I mean, if it don't respond to it at all, because that feeds them. They'll come back for more. They'll keep trying to escalate it until it makes you look like the bad person. So the best thing you can really do is ignore it, and if it gets really bad, then just delete it. Because there's no need for people to be hateful. But it's the internet. Everybody, especially in this field, you're going to get some amount of hate, and some people get more than others. And the best thing you can do is to try not to let it get to you. I know it's sometimes easier said than done because there's been times where I've seen, where I've gotten some pretty hateful comments before, long, long time ago. But I mean, now it's just like, this person's probably bored and has nothing else better to do. Just whatever. I'm too busy to care. Um, all right, so what stresses you out a lot when it comes to being a YouTuber? Scheduling right now. Since I work on multiple things. I work on a lot of things. Let's just put it this way. I don't just work on my channel. I work on a lot of other things. It's trying to find a balance, especially if you do more than one channel. It's trying to balance the two can be very stressful, and right now it's kind of what I'm struggling with. That's kind of why my schedule's just everywhere instead of me having a specific set schedule like I used to. Made you have to text me in the middle of the stream. Hold on, I got him. I can't type and talk at the same time in case you guys haven't noticed. Okay. There. I can't answer from my phone because you would get my thumbs in the way. Alright. So, alright. Hold on, I can't, I'm so sorry, I can't type in text. I can't spell. I'll be going back to answering questions in a second. Just Discord's in the way. Alright, there. There, okay. Oh my god. This question is so great that I have to answer this on stream, even though I don't know how to answer this on stream. Um, do you know how to get a shoelace out of a dog's butt? Well, I guess there's only one thing you can do. Either you let him poop it out or you put on gloves and you pull it out yourself. Or if it's knotted up in there and it's causing him pain, take him to the vet. Seriously. like I'm curious to know how a dog probably you know what? I'll just leave that alone. Dogs eat all kinds of crap. All right. More typing while I can't talk. And you see there. All right. So you might see him come through the door. Oh no. Okay, he's gonna go by himself. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I guess pull it out. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh Lord. Let's see. Oh, the questions are great. Let's see. Let's see, more questions. Let's see. And yes, I watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers when I have time. I don't always have time, especially recently since I've been trying to write the last few people, god dang it, episodes of my series. It's just been a crazy mess. Angel, it's so weird to say your name. I'm sorry. Do you consider me the Minecraft roleplay community? I mean, you make roleplays, do you not? So, I mean, yeah, that would make you part of the community unless you were to just totally ditch it and like leave. Let's see. Do I have any names picked out for the baby? Me and Mage are still. Me and Mage are still kind of deciding on that, and I won't be announcing their name right away for safety reasons. So, yeah, and I'm sorry. Okay, but yeah, for those of you people who still don't know, I prego and I carry baby. Let's see. How hard is it to make a Minecraft roleplay on a scale of 1 to 1? Um, unless I don't know what those tick marks mean. I've been doing this for a while, so for me, it's more so. I wouldn't say it's quite hard per se, but it's a challenge. I'd give it. Let's say I'd give it like a 5 to an 8 at the most, since I do as you guys can't tell, I push my poor desktop to the freaking not cloud 9 with the graphics, and it wants to kill me. I wouldn't be surprised if it tried to kill me in my sleep. Oh, hey, Leo's here. Sup, Leo? I'm I'm just answering questions. Let's see. What is my favorite Minecraft update? I don't update Minecraft. I put I don't really update Minecraft. The newest version I play right now is 1.10.2, and that's because of all my mods. But my most favorite, I guess, for my most favorite Minecraft update would have to be 1.7.10, because that's where the mods just peaked for that, for Minecraft. That's when everybody was making super cool mods at the time. Like Twilight Forest, Biomes of Plenty, and there's all kinds of mods for 1.7.10. And I'm actually, when I bring back Cursed Craft, the SMP, some of you guys might remember it, it's going to be in 1.7.10. um, let's see. What do you think of the gender of the baby's going to be? Well, Mage and I are kind of guessing that it's going to be a girl because, I mean, he kind of guesses it's going to be a girl because I crave sweet things instead of pickles, even though my mom had my two brothers and never once craved pickles and peanut butter. So I'm like, it's kind of stupid to base it off that, but I mean, you never know, I guess. So yeah, we're kind of guessing it's a girl, but I'm not gonna know till like the end of this month. So let's see. Leo asked, if you had to choose which Metroidvania, I don't even know what that is, style game you would want to stream, which one would you choose? You see, I'd answer that question, but I don't know what you're asking. So I don't know how to answer it. Um, Oh, hey, Lily's here. Sup, Lily Gumdrop. I like that name. But I have no idea, Leo, what in the world you're asking of me, so I have no idea how to answer it. Um, who's my... I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Viviana asked, or Viviana Uwu, oh my lord, the Uwus, asked, who's your favorite character in Cursed? Oh, it's kind of a difficult one because I love all my characters, even the ones I kill. Even, even the, even the jerk characters and the ones I kill. So, I guess, I don't know. I really, really don't know what my favorite character would be. That's actually a very, very good question. And Izzy Hush. um, so I guess if I had to really think about it, I could narrow it down between Ella, Zane, Lehio, and Shadow. I can narrow it down between those four. But then again, Paige and Kat are also they're long time characters too. This is too difficult of a question for my tiny brain to be able to handle. Oh hi, Fox is here. What is my favorite cursed death? Oh good lord. I what is my favorite cursed death? And I guess it would have to. It's like, no, that would have to be Ella's suicide because of the way I portrayed that, the emotion that the way I made that whole scene just come alive the with the camera work and the way seeing the goober brought out Shadow's voice in that, and just the way the whole thing just kind of built up to that point. It's just I love the way it turned out. That is my favorite cursed death. Even though she wound up coming back like the next episode, well, the episode after the next episode of that. So, yeah, I guess that would have to be my favorite, to be honest. Um, let's see. I don't know. Your font is weird and I can't read it. So, what do I use for editing? I used to use Filmora, but I am transitioning to Sony Vegas. I got Vegas, yay! So I can do more complicated editing instead of being bound by the limits of Filmora. Filmora is great. Don't get me wrong. I've used it for years. I just now my videos are getting too complicated for it. So, um, let's see. I just looked at your about and you joined YouTube when I was 6. I was actually it says that I created the channel in 2014, but I didn't start uploading to it till 2016. So, yeah, the channel itself is older than my activity on the channel. Let's see. What's my favorite genre of game? Would have to be simulation games, kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Stardew or, or sandbox style games as well. Like Minecraft and all that. The games where there's not like a specific games that aren't like make you follow a specific thing. Games like, for example, games like Halo kind of lose my interest after a while because you just point A to point B. That's it. You have a specific strict set of goals to follow, and if you don't follow them, you can't really do anything. Like, I like games that have like hidden secrets and stuff, and like give you more freedom as to what you want to do rather than do this or you lose. So let's see. Uh, everything is moving. So Fox asked again, what's my favorite episode of Cursed? If you're talking about the entire, like, are you talking about season two or Cursed in its entirety? Because, okay, I'll answer the question both ways. So, out of Cursed in its entirety, I think it's episode 19 of season one when Ella's not dead, but okay, so it's in its entirety. So I'll just answer it like the way I was going to. But I think it's episode 19 of season 1 when Ella's not dead, but she's in like a white room. She's in like the subconscious between death and light, between you know the life and the afterlife. And that's when she finds out what happens to Lydia, and the way I wrote what happened to Lydia was just that was just the way that whole thing went up, that whole episode went down had to have been my favorite out of its entirety. Out of season 1. In its entirety, I would have to pick, I gotta think because there's a lot of episodes in Cursed between the two seasons. The entirety, oh Lord. Oh, good God. I'm gonna have to pull up my I'm gonna have to go look through the seasons real quick. Just give me a second so I can just look at thumbnails and go, oh yeah, I remember. Okay. I'm just going to casually go to my own channel. Don't mind me. Let's see. No, 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 don't start playing. Don't start playing. Okay, I think I'm. Stop it, ad. Go away. Alright. So its entirety. Let's see. Oh, good God. I almost want to pick a, episode 19, but it kind of wouldn't be fair. I don't know. Okay. That one's a hard one. I guess out of its entirety, I would have to still pick, I would have to pick episode 14 of season 2 because of the way it's. Someone so just like my brain doesn't like me. Okay, but the reason why I picked episode 14 for its entirety is because it's not just David that kind of pushed her over the edge. I mean, actually, it kind of is, but it's just the whole everything. It's not just season 2. It's not just what I meant was it's not just David using her to kill off everybody she's close to that pushed her to her death or to her, you know what I'm talking about, but it's the fact that everything kind of came together to that point. It's all about the way I wrote it. I don't know, it's just really hard to, oh hey scene. It's just really hard to, yeah, no, wait, it's not episode 12 of Curse, is it? No, it was 14. Stop confusing me. Because I remember, yeah, I'm just gonna move on because I'm confused. I confused myself. Oh Lord. Let's see. The chat's moving again. Okay. Do I have a favorite animal? Hamsters. Hamsters are my favorite animal. They're so small and cute, and I can carry them around in my pocket. And I can carry them around in my pocket, feed them crackers while I edit things. I wish I had a hamster. My favorite type of hamster is the winter white hamster because those are like, out of every kind of hamster I've ever had, those were the ones that were the sweetest. Those are the ones that were so chill and calm. And I had this one, his name was Mr. Snow, and he used to lay on his back in my hand just so I could rub his little belly. He loved belly rubs, which is very weird in a hamster. It's actually not very common. Let's see. Except they don't really turn white down here because it's so hot during the entirety of the year that they pretty much just stay dark, which is, yeah. Um, let's see. What's my favorite movie I like to watch? I don't really watch movies. Uh, it's been so long since I've sat down and watched a movie that I don't even know what to answer that question because it's just I don't have time to sit down and watch movies. I'm always either I'm spending time with Mage or I'm working, and that's pretty much it. And now it's gonna be either I'm spending my time with Mage, taking care of the baby, or working. So let's see. Have I watched Stranger Things? No. Actually, I think Mage's mom is watching it. No, that's Supernatural. So yeah, no. Yeah, no. I don't really watch Stranger Things. I don't have time to. I don't even remember the Netflix password. So, um, let's see. Dream job besides YouTube? I mean, I don't know. I just never really, not really. I mean, I don't see myself being an animator. That's just too much. Well, people in their loud cars. Just too much patience that I don't have. So, yeah, I don't see myself being like an animator for Disney or anything, but maybe producing movies and like writing scripts for movies and stuff in Hollywood. I don't know. It's kind of extremely unrealistic. I mean, but I like drawing, just not enough to animate with it. So, let's see. All right. Leo asked, "Who's your favorite VA that works with you?" Why would you ask me this? Because now I'm about to hurt some feelings, okay? I love all my VAs. You guys are all like family to me, okay? So, oh, good God, why would you? I should have never answered this question. Oh, why? Just why? Just why would you do this? This would have to be seen. And yes, I'm gonna keep saying your name like that, Scene, because it annoys you, and it's great. But yeah, I guess it would have to be. His name is actually pronounced Sean, for those you don't know. I know it's kind of a coincidence. But the way he is not afraid to like scream it out when it comes to like emotions and stuff. Like y'all saw in the last episode how he screamed, how he made chat the way he voiced for Shadow. Like how he made him scream at his dad like that. I was not expecting him to actually scream like that. Like, good lord, Goob, you should have seen my face. You about made me flip my chair when I was editing that because I had my headphones on loud and everything, and I was just not expecting it. Oh god, it was great. um Mage is good. Mage is decent at. Mage is pretty okay with voice acting. He just needs to. He needs to like scream a little when I ask him to. But yeah, I'm sure Goob, you wish you could have witnessed that. I was just sitting there chilling with a couple of water, and it's just I'm about wearing it. Yeah, thanks. um, do you play Xbox One? No. We have an Xbox One. I think it's the white one. I don't know which one it is. It's just sitting in the living room collecting dust. I don't do good with I don't do consoles. Controllers are weird for me. I'm not coordinated enough to be able to use a console. Um All right, Tiffany, I answered this question a lot, but I understand that not everybody makes it to every stream, so I'll answer it again. Um, the person who originally inspired me to start a YouTube channel would be Sky Does Minecraft, or Sky Does Everything. He came back and he's doing Minecraft again, but he's doing a little bit of everything else. And then Afmao kind of inspired me to take role plays to another level. And Izzy, I just don't like consoles, okay? I'm a PC person, okay? It's easier for me to do the PC controls and the, the controller controls. I just don't like the controller. I'm not coordinated enough to do it. Let's see. PC is just what I'm used to, and before PC, I would play games on my phone, but now my phone is just too little. Even though it's kind of not true, it's actually a pretty big phone, but like, I don't like. I used to be just strictly a mobile gamer, but now I can't even do that because my thumbs get in the way. Let's see. But yeah, for me, it's okay. So computer or phone, I would definitely take the computer over the phone any day. Because I tried playing Pocket Edition on my phone the other day, and my thumbs kept getting in the way, and I kept accidentally breaking blocks. And then after like 5 minutes, I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. I can't. Let's see. I knew Pizza Boy was a dead a week before everyone else. Yes, Cloud, you did. You did know that um you did know that Pizza Boy was gonna die a week before everybody else. Oh good God. That's another reason why I love that episode is because just there's so much death and both deaths were just so raw and emotional. It's so great. Even though yeah, Ella's death was a whole lot more like I'm just okay. Um, any tips for someone starting high school soon? Okay, enjoy it because it goes by super fast. You're not gonna believe me when I tell you this, but it goes by super fast. Except for the first year. Your freshman year is just like, oh my God, it's so slow. And then afterwards, like then next thing you know, you're in 10th grade, and then you blink and you're starting your senior year, and then you blink again, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm graduating. And then you become then you graduate, and then you look back and you're like, oh well, I guess I'm an adult now. Where'd my life go? All right, so like enjoy it and try your hardest to not fall behind because once you dig yourself into a hole, into a grade hole, it's so hard to climb back out of it. Let's see. Are we ever going to see Lord Zed again in Cursed? That is actually yes. I'm going to answer that one. Yes. Maybe not this season, but you are going to see him again. Trust me. You guys are definitely you're going to see a whole lot of him pretty soon. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that before I spoil things. Oh, good God. Leo, you with the questions. If you had to choose between who would be banished from Curse Forever, who would you choose, Lehio or Ella? Well, you see, Ella's extremely important to the storyline. So if I had to get rid of one of the two, I would have to get rid of Leo. I'm sorry, not sorry, but Ella's too important. I would have to at that point there would be she's too important. I can't get rid of her. Um, my chat moved? No, my chat didn't move. Do you regret any characters you killed off? Not really. They all died for a reason. They all died for a reason. And Marcos, I'm going to no, David is not Zed, trust me. And I know that for a fact because I'm planning ahead with the other seasons. So, yeah, David and Zedith are two totally different people. Trust me. Uh Goob, what are you doing to my chat? Oh Lord. Let's see. But yeah, David and Zed are two totally different characters. Trust me on this. You'll see as the thing goes on. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and squash that theory real quick because it's like way off. All right, what would you rate your role play series? Um, to y'all's surprise, no, I would not give myself a 10 out of 10 on it, and here's why. Because I still, like I was mentioning earlier, for the person who asked, tips on making one, the thing I noticed was not just me, but actually Fox kind of came to me for a while back, like a couple days ago, that season two, like season one and season two, but mainly season two is where this had the real big problem with it. Is sometimes it's kind of hard to follow it unless you start from the very beginning because all the episodes they don't smoothly flow into each other like in season one they did. They kind of like something will happen in one episode and then the next episode it'll be something different, and then in the next episode it kind of connects those two episodes, which the thing I really shouldn't have done it that way because it's really confusing for the people who watch it. And I didn't really notice it as much until Fox kind of told me. So I mean, I guess I would have to give it a 7 or 8. Nah, 7. Yeah, I did 6 to 7 because I mean it's good. I'm very satisfied with the way it's turning out, but there are a whole lot of mistakes and things that don't make sense because of, especially in the beginning, because you guys don't know this because obviously you guys don't see my cliff notes and stuff, but like Curse season 2 had a totally different um totally different plan when I first started it, before I started, before it got to this point. And then towards the middle is when I kind of like, you know what, this is kind of boring. I'm going to. That's when started getting help with script writing, and we just turned it around. Which, yeah, don't do that with role play. Stick with, if you plan something for a season, stick with that plan. Don't just start with your first plan and then just switch it, because again, confusing. Um, because yeah, very confusing. Let's see. Let's see. Do I spend 24/7 on my PC? Well, I spend a lot of time on my PC, but not 24/7. Okay, I mean, I can't ignore Mage like that. I shouldn't. It's bad to do that. And I'm blind enough. So, since Microsoft decided brightness toggleability is stupid and let's get rid of it, I can't change my brightnesses on any of my Windows devices now. So, it's so stupid. I don't know why they got rid of that. But even then, I still have to get up and walk around, or my butt just hurts and just my back hurts and I want to go crazy. So, like, no, I don't spend 24/7 at my computer. I do spend a lot of time, though, because, filming and editing takes a long time. Let's see. I can't answer that one, spoiler. Let's see. I can't answer that one because, spoiler. Fox, what are you going on about? You're confusing me. And since Marcos keeps asking this question, who's my favorite character that's dead? Um, hmm. I guess, I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. Let me think about that one. I think I kind of want to go for Emma because, the little girl that Ella kind of was forced to stab towards the beginning of the season. Um, because she was so cute. She was one of the only, she was like one of the youngest and the most innocent characters I killed off. But she was so cute and so innocent, and all she wanted to do was play at the park. But then it just kind of like didn't go the way they expected it to. But oh my god, the freaking the scene right before like they go to the park is like that one was I wrote it cute like that on purpose just to kind of squash y'all's just hit y'all in the face with a feels hammer when she died. Oh god. The saddest moment in Cursed. Between the suicides and the poor little girl, I would have to say Emma's death was one of the saddest moments in Cursed. Like, the saddest ones. Because, again, she was 4 years old. She was a 4-year-old little girl, not even in. I think Nate came home. She was a 4-year-old little girl who just wanted to go to the park, wanted to spend time with her sister, and she just died. Ella's death, in my opinion, would be the second saddest. But, like, Emma's death was the saddest because, like, she was 4 years old and she didn't even see it coming. She had a whole life ahead of her and she just died. Let's see. Oh, come on, easy. It's not like your character cared. Any writing tips? I don't know. I listen to music and I just write and my brain throws up this nice pretty little rainbow on this paper. And that's kind of what happens. Um Good Lord, Fox, you're mean. Let's see. If I could redo or change any episode of Curse, what would it be? Let's see. I would redo a lot. I would re-record a lot, especially in the beginning. For one, I would re-record the entirety of season 1 and the first half of season 2 because of the lag and the fact that it used Blockbuster in season 1, so all the characters were statues, which was freaking terrible. I hated that because it looked so bad. I wouldn't be able to pin it to that question to a specific episode though, because there's just too many I would love to remake because the quality was so terrible. Sorry. So I'm gonna answer a couple more questions since I'm just about an hour and I still have to do skins and stuff. So I'll answer like 2 more questions. Let's see. Who is the character in Curse I hate the most? Oh, I think that's kind of an obvious one. David, for now, at least. For now. Because of just how far he's willing to go to, like... It would have to be David, because David is just such a jerk. Okay, that's the child-friendly way to put it, in my opinion. It's just such a jerk. All he wants to do is just destroy Ella. It gets to the point where he literally drove the poor girl to suicide. So, yeah. And Fox, Adam and Rodney were kind of just side characters. They were meant to die. I'm not even gonna lie. They were kind of created just to die. Oh, fine, bye. Alright, so one more question, and that'll be it, because it's getting late. It's actually 9:30 right now. Let's see. I guess I'll answer this. I guess I'll answer. Okay, Marcos. He was originally created to die, but things kind of changed. All right. So, last question. How long do you usually work on the computer generally for role plays? Usually from about 11 o'clock, noon when I get up, to about 5 or 6, and then I get off the desktop and because Mage comes home and I take care of the animals and I eat, and then like after Mage goes to bed, if I have to work on anything, like if I have any like urgent things to work on, like skins and whatnot, I'll get back on my laptop and finish those. But all right, so that's the last question I'm going to answer, because it's the stream's getting long. Okay, it's getting late, and I shouldn't have done it this late, but the time. Okay. Anyways, that's all about the time I got for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this stream. Had fun answering some of those questions, especially the one with the shoelace one. That was a great question. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! If I can get my phone to cooperate with me. There we go.